Back to the grind with the only free MMA that fucking matters, full-time MMA, and I just ordered the new microphone to improve the channel audio like I motherfucking said I was going to. Shout out to Stamina MC, shout out to MMA from the Heartland with the big fucking donations. Stamina MC came through with $55, MMA from the Heartland came through with the 100, and now we got the microphone on the way. Let's go. Y'all thought I was fucking around? Y'all thought I was gonna fucking use that shit and pay off my electric bill? Fuck no, it's time to get this channel going. What the fuck you mean, dude? That shit can wait until payday, so let's get it going. Motherfucking Russians just have confirmed Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Tony Ferguson November 4th. November 4th? It's November 4th for Madison Square Garden. And I believe this because you know Khabib Nurmagomedov is very close with the Russian media, the Russian fans. That he's got a huge Russian fan base. So you could easily see him breaking the news to one of his, a Russian source. And why would they come out and lie about one of their favorite fighters? Come on, man. So I believe this. It's been rumored already before. Khabib has came out on Instagram before and put hashtag MSG, hashtag ready to started training and stuff. So I definitely believe this sources. So you guys, we can look forward. Now, what I will say is we can't get too excited because we've got to make sure Khabib's looking good on weight, and there's not going to be any tiramisu before the fight that's going to fuck up the weight cut. But if this fight happens, it is one of the biggest fights in lightweight history, lightweight MMA, UFC history. Khabib Nurmagomedov, number 1 ranked fighter, I believe. This poster that the sources put has, I think, number 2 versus number 5. I don't know if they're counting Conor McGregor as number 1, or if the updated rankings moved Khabib down to number 2. I don't know who would be number 1 right now off the top of my head besides Khabib Nurmagomedov. But this poster does have the number 2 versus Tony Ferguson, number 5 ranked fighter. I'm actually about to have to check it out while I continue to speak on if the UFC has actually updated their rankings in the lightweight division, because that would be interesting. Because from what I remember, Khabib was ranked number 1, Tony Ferguson was ranked number 4. So if they've updated their lightweight rank, which I did see a lightweight ranking, I did see an updated rankings report, but they didn't mention the lightweight division, because the lightweight division has actually been pretty stagnant, as we all know. Everyone's waiting on Khabib versus Tony fight. Conor McGregor's going to be fighting Floyd Mayweather on August 26th. So that's the top 3 fighters in the division. Then you got Edson Barboza with the injury. You got Eddie Alvarez and Justin Gaethje, who are going to be coaching the Ultimate Fighter Season 26, the women's flyweight division, inaugural division. So we've got a lot of stagnant lightweights in the division. We got Kevin Lee, who's been active, but he's not fighting until December when they're going to his hometown. So I've got the lightweight rankings right here. Yeah, the lightweight rankings on UFC.com have Khabib Nurmagomedov ranked number 1, Tony Ferguson ranked number 2, which is what I was under the impression of. So this is going to be the number 1 ranked fighter versus the number 2 ranked fighter, regardless of what this poster says. But I do believe it will be happening at Madison Square Garden, regardless if the poster's correct or not, because this has been rumored. Khabib Nurmagomedov has came out and he hinted a fight in Madison Square Garden. These fighters were supposed to fight at Madison Square Garden last year, and it's a huge fight. It's going to be the winner of this fight will determine who fights Conor McGregor next. This is most likely going to be for an interim title. Now, will they be able to win this fight and then turn around and fight Conor McGregor again at the end of the year? Maybe if they win it in dominant fashion, yes. But if one of these fighters gets injured, if one of these fighters gets injured or hurt, then they might have to sit out, and Nate Diaz might have to fight Conor McGregor at the end of the year, which would still be huge. But that all determines if there's no injuries from Conor McGregor's fight coming up with the Floyd Mayweather fight, which there shouldn't be no injury to him in that fight. But still, there's a lot of things that have to happen and that could happen to fall in place for Conor McGregor's next fight for this lightweight division. But I do believe the report that Tony Ferguson versus Khabib Nurmagomedov will be November 4th at Madison Square Garden. So it is what it is. Big shout out again to MMA from the Heartland and Stamina MC. Mike on the way. I got a picture to confirm. The shipping is on the way. Let's get it. I signed up for an Amazon Prime free trial, so that shit should be here in 2 days. Let's fucking go. Hey, you guys want to hear something funny? I transferred the funds to my account, but it's gonna take 2 business days or some shit, and it's a weekend, and I already ordered it. So I'm hoping since I'm on Amazon Prime, they'll give my shit time to go in there, but it doesn't matter. I'm about to deposit some money tonight anyway. So I digress. That's got nothing to do with this. Fucking thank you guys again. Fucking huge thank you. And on Friday, I'm gonna be getting that fucking battery that I need for this laptop that keeps falling out of my laptop. So if I'm fucking uploading a 3-hour-long video and my charge falls out, the fucking whole laptop shuts down, and I gotta re-upload that shit for 3 hours, which is corny as hell. But I'm gonna get that shit taken care of on payday, Friday, next week. Let's get it. Motherfucking UFC 214 this week. Huge fights. It is what it is. Hit the thumbs up. Hit subscribe. Thanks again. I'm out. What's the difference between your dick and a paycheck? Someone's always willing to blow your check.